Uh, Future Ancients managed to snag game 1 away from Huggy Bear, so it's going to be up to Huggy Bear to win this next game and bring it up to a decider game.
Shout outs to Dinosaur NZ for hosting a cool tournament. Gotta love the NZ and Oz Dota scenes. Woo! Shout outs to everyone.
Yeah, like
also
really
shout outs to
glad that you
Magic
can,
Up for casting. You and your
Right,
sexy
thanks.
voice. I'm trying to not get too excited over here. I'm again. Who's your favorite coming into this one, dude? Who are you not rooting for, but who's your logic, your cold logical brain telling you who's gonna win?
I'm thinking
Is it TFA?
that I'm thinking that Huggy Bear might like have something up their sleeve. They may have gone for a strategy that like they're comfortable with, but something that they haven't really come up against a lot of opposition to. So in this situation, I think they may look to go for a completely different strategy. You can see the bans are still the same with the Drow ban as well as the Void ban on Future Ancients. So the game is looking pretty similar, at least in the first 2 bans, which obviously doesn't mean much. But like it'll be interesting to see whether they go for a different strategy or they go for the same one.
We're seeing this time we're seeing Huggy Bears opt to ban out the SK instead of the Ricky, and the Future Ancients, they banned out. Was it? That's the same 2 heroes, wasn't it? They banned out exactly the same 2 heroes.
Conquer and Void.
But Huggy Bear, they left in Ricky this time, and on my predictions, I'm gonna go with it's no fun to say it. I reckon TFA are gonna clean sweep it 2-0. I think they're playing I think Novaclips and Hawkeye Pierce and Scroats, well, pretty much all of them. They're playing some pretty fresh Dota at the moment, so it's up to Huggy Bears to make something happen, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're just really solid. Like,
I'm definitely, they can definitely do it. It's that kind of meta at the moment where, you know, picks and the heroes, you can go for basically whatever, and the lanes are so flexible these days where you can switch stuff up pretty easily. So they might be able to get something sneaky going on during this draft process.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it's interesting they didn't pick up the Mirana this time. Novalau was doing pretty well on that. Like, he was missing a couple of arrows and stuff, but he was still able to keep up in terms of farm. He was able to get a lot done with the Moonlight Shadow and stuff. So it's interesting that they go for the Elder Titan and Batrider instead. Elder Titan I understand completely. It's a really strong hero. And Batrider, I can sort of understand as well, because Scroats is a monster on that hero, apparently. Like, the first game that I saw him play, like, I think I told you about it before, he had higher net worth than the enemy carries, so, like,
yep.
we're gonna have to keep an eye on him, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on Scroats on the Batrider and see, like, just how well he does, but, yeah, so, like, I can understand
what we're
that pick as well,
here,
but... So, go ahead.
We've got TFA. Last game, they got pretty much given the Mirana SD combo by Huggy Bears, and they went for it. And now they've done the same thing. They've taken the ET first pick. Huggy Bears have taken the they've taken the SD first pick. They've taken the Batrider ET, and they've given Huggy Bears the Mirana SD combo. So I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like a pretty confident kind of game 2 best of 3 strategy coming out here, where we beat you with this, now we give it to you, and we beat you with it. So it's pretty mental mind play already going down by TFA here, giving away the strong combo they just won with.
Yeah, it seems like it. Like it's a bit weird to give away like such a strong combo, but it'd be interesting to see. It could just be that
it could just be that they're a game up. It's a best of 3, and Novalau doesn't want to play anymore. Mirana mid. He's played it 3 games in a row. 2 games in a row.
10 seconds remaining.
So maybe he's a bit over that matchup.
5 seconds remaining.
He's probably complaining, going, don't give me Mirana anymore.
There's definitely some strong opening picks going on. I say ET after Kunkka, probably the single strongest pick in the game at the moment if you got an ET player. And SD Mirana is probably the single strongest combo in the game at the moment if you got that 2 players who play that, which everyone does. So it's looking like both teams again getting what they want to go with.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if like I've seen the Future Ancients a lot of times they'll go for Death Prophet as the final pick. So like and that's like a really comfort pick for it's a really comfort pick for Novalau.
Novalau.
He just Yeah, he just likes to play it. I think I can't look into his mind or anything like that. But like every time I've scrimmed with him and stuff, he always seems to get Death Prophet and destroy me with it. So like
It
it doesn't
it's
really look
definitely
like this is the game
it's
for
definitely
it,
a
but,
comfortable hero mid player. It's definitely like a nice hero, you know. With a new soul drain,
Yeah.
you often like
10
you can't
seconds
really lose
remaining.
lanes. Like you often always go good, if not win the lane.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
just her ulti is so strong, you know. Even with
Yeah,
the
exactly, yeah.
cooldown nerf, if you're playing with an organized team and you can fight around her ulti, it's pretty ridiculous, you know. It's rampage material.
Yeah, exactly. The only problem with her is you get burst down. So if you have like an Oracle or a Dazzle, which they do have a really good players in the form of Hawkeye Pierce, he's a really good Dazzle player. If you pick a
But
like a Dazzle
also
or something like
their
that, for him, then-
draft isn't really leaving any room for Oracle or Dazzle, since you assume ET is going to be run as a support, and Huggy Bears do have a burst combo to start off with, so maybe it's not a DP game this game. Maybe Novalau is leading away from the DP. He's like, oof, maybe not.
Well, like the ban on the Slaughter is a good. It's good. It's a good ban if you want to pick up a hero that doesn't want to get bursted down. But
I like the pickups here. Huggy Bear is pretty much giving TFA a taste of their own medicine. Going for the
basically,
same.
that's what it looks like. They're like, oh, if it works for you,
To
it'll
quote
work for us,
Falco,
right?
aura
10
memes.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, what were you saying, man?
Oh, was I talking? No.
Reserve time.
I don't know. I feel like you're
Um,
always talking Magikarp. This is why we can't have nice things.
A live
This is why we
stealer,
can't invite people
wow.
over for dinner. Because you're always drinking.
See, like this is one of the
Life
things where
stealer.
I don't really like the live stealer pickup. Actually, I'm gonna be critical of a few ancients because they're in the
Okay,
grand
okay.
finals and they're already one game up. So let's put them down a peg, you know.
10
Yeah, let's bring them
So-
down a peg. These
Yeah, so-
scrubs.
okay,
Look at the
so-
scrotes. Picking like an
So
idiot.
the biggest there are two counters to live stealer, and Huggy Bear have two of them. They have
Now they've got
the Vengeful
three.
Spirit swap. They can swap out whoever gets open wounds, and they can Shadow Demon. You can use as Purge on Lifestealer even when it's altered, and the Lifestealer can't move anymore. So like you can kite it basically indefinitely.
Wait, so what were you saying about open wounds? You can swap out of open wounds.
Yeah, so open wounds gives you the slow, which allows the lifesteal to wail on people. But if you swap that person with open wounds like out, then Bench can just walk away, and the person with open wounds can just walk away because they're too far away from the lifesteal. So you can kite them in that way. But you can also kite them in the way that if you ult with Shadow Demon onto the lifestealer, you can't purge that purge. So that slow is always going to be on you for 5 seconds. And a 5-second slow with your rage being on 6-second rage means your rage basically does nothing. You can't chase people,
Yeah.
like and be like, oh, I can just rage
To,
out of it. You know, it's like no, you
To
can't.
10 seconds remaining.
to play devil's advocate though here for a second there, Magikarp.
5
um,
seconds remaining.
Even though like yeah, of course, Lifestealer not great against swap and Shadow Demon
Reserve
ulti.
time.
Out of all the, you know, besides maybe Luna, most melee carries, you're pretty weak to swap and Shadow Demon's ulti anyway. So you know that's kind of like all melee carries are gonna have that against them. And I guess Beastmaster's ulti is pretty bad for the Nags. It's pretty nice to be able to jump into Batrider, and it's pretty nice to like a Nags pretty much ignores everything a farming Marana does, which is pretty big. So I guess they're the few upsides of the Nags. Like I guess you know like the downsides you're saying are pretty big, but they're kind of you know consistent downsides. Whereas it's nice to be able to jump in someone, I guess.
Remaining.
Yeah, like in that
Not sure,
regard,
I guess-
it comes down to it's Huggy Bear's game to lose in that sense because Lifestealer just has to hit people,
Yeah.
whereas Huggy Bear have to
He's what's it
swap,
called, though?
disrupt, roar, like all they have to do more to stop the lifesteal, whereas the lifesteal just has to exist. So it's
It is pretty
yeah.
what's it called though? Like if they you know
10 seconds
if you needed
remaining.
tools to
5 seconds remaining.
if you needed tools to kill a Lifestealer, you pretty much got them, you know? Like, as I was about to say, if you compare the Lifestealer to a PA in that position, PA having the SD ulti, not a big deal. PA getting swapped around, not a big deal. So, I do agree with you. They do have some great options for this Lifestealer here. But,
This is going to be a real treat. Novalau on Invoker, one of his signature heroes, like the Invoker and the Death Prophet, two of his most common heroes. I've seen him play at least. and both of them have always been really good. So it'll be good to see like what he can do. However, it does look like it might be a Phantom Assassin mid lane, and if it is, then
Yeah,
Phantom
Hal's
Assassin just
playing
beats Invoker.
Oh, actually, sorry. Valerie
No,
is their
how's the
Valerie's their mid lane player.
How is the safe laner? So
Yeah.
yeah, so he's
So that's
a
interesting.
carry player. So yeah, the key
So
thing
what do
to
you
look
think they're
out for
gonna-
is. So go ahead.
What do you think they're going to be doing with this Mirana and How and Mirana? Do you think they're not putting the PA mid?
Yeah, I think they might just put the Mirana mid. Maybe like. I guess so. It seems like it's a bit of a waste, if anything, because you can get a Phantom Assassin in the mid lane and just destroy the lane, as opposed to Mirana, which is kind of like farms. So I don't know.
So what are we looking at here though? Because for TFA they've got Batrider ulti into Sunstrike that doesn't come online for a long time, just long enough for a Sunstrike, and ET setup is plenty long enough, but it's pretty unlikely that your ET and your Lion come into mid to help the Invoker, so they probably just sit bot and zone out. Who's the offlaner for Huggy Bears? I've forgotten.
It was Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
Yeah, Beastmaster.
So Beastmaster, but he's gonna have to go jungle. He can't lane against a AT, a Lion, and a Lifestealer. He'll get destroyed.
Yeah, the problem there is if he starts in the jungle, then the Lion and the Elder Titan will just like stack and do what they've always been doing this game and getting heaps of levels and heaps of farm, and they'll be like doing really well. The thing is, like Beastmaster can get like level 6 at 5 minutes in if he's good, and if he gets a bit lucky as well with the crit
So,
wave.
but
so
if,
yeah, like if you can
if
do something
Huggy
early,
Bears,
then it might be alright.
if Huggy Bears do put their PA mid, they have a pretty nice matchup mid. PA's, I guess she's pretty easy to roam on if you have a Lion and an AT coming in. So she's pretty gankable. But that means you have your Mirana combo up top to kill the Batrider off. Otherwise, you have your PA versus a Batrider. I guess you just leave Mirana mid and you put the Beastmaster in the jungle and you double down your PA, getting safe lane farm top.
You could have potentially aggressive trialing as well. Like you can like go for like a Mirana, Venge, and Shadow Demon tri-lane in the bottom, and then like you can disrupt someone into Arrow, and then have a follow up some with the Vengeful Spirit, and then you can just kill someone off. Like the only problem is you can't do it on Lifestealer. It'd have to be on one of the supports like the Venge or the Lion or the Elder Titan. So I don't know. It's that Lifestealer has really thrown a wrench into the mix. So it's like I don't know. I'm not sure how they're gonna lane this, but nothing that I could think of is
has the Lifestealer...
good. It's just average.
Are you saying the Lifestealer has thrown a wrench into which team's mix? Huggy Bears or TFAs?
Huggy Bear. In terms of aggressive trialing, like, because you can't aggressive trialing against a Lifestealer because he'll just rage out of anything you do to him. You know, like if you try and disrupt him into Arrow, then
is that maybe the logic behind the Lifestealer? They went for him
possibly.
over
they
Juggernaut because they're both really, really safe, and he can go in Batrider, so it's just a little bit better than Juggernaut in that regard.
Yeah, I guess they saw the Mirana and the Shadow Demon, and they just thought, if these guys go aggressive trial lane, we need a carrier that's not going to die, you know, and then that way we can leave him alone while the like Lion and Elder Titan gank or whatever.
I like that. That's very smart drafting. Like I think that's smart to respect the combo that you've just won with and given away. Like it's wise to draft around that. I think how Huggy Bears have drafted this one. I think in terms of lineup, who wins this game? Magikarp, what's your prediction? You go first.
If I'm honest, I think TFA have got this in the bag. Like, the Invoker is going to be the biggest. Invoker and the Batrider are going to be the biggest.
You're a
like,
TFA
sort of
fanboy, Magikarp. You're a TFA fanboy. Like it. Banned and muted.
I see good plays and I respect that. You know, that's the way I see it. But that's not to say that Huggy Bear haven't been doing good plays or anything like that. I feel like they've been playing really well. It's just like having to keep up.
Yeah, what are you implying, Magikarp?
I'm saying keeping up with TFA is a really hard task to do. You're better off going for your own strategy, and
That's
trying
true.
to
That's
beat
true.
them
But I think if
at your
there,
own sort of thing, as opposed
if
to
there's
reacting
a
to what they do, because like they're really
if there's a
comfortable with
game
what
that
they do.
Huggy Bears is going to take, I think this is the lineup to do it. I think they've got a pretty great lineup going into this game. Except for the slightly
Yeah.
awkward laning phase, I think the matchup they've got against, Marana, PA, and Beastmaster versus Batrider, Invoker, Nates, looking pretty good. But then again, you don't want to forget about Nova Clips and Hawkeye PS, because they have been doing some serious work on the supports.
Yeah,
you
and
want
this
to
is a really
introduce
good dual
TFA,
support
buddy?
as well. Yeah, I'll do it. So we've got Hawkeye Pierce on the line. We've got the Captain Scroats on the offlane Batrider. Elder Titan is going to be played by Nova Eclipse. Nova Lao is going to be played by playing Invoker, probably going for the Quas Exhort. And finally, we've got Light Stealer being played by K. Probably going to be in the safe lane, I'm guessing, as a carry. Do you want to introduce the other team?
So on Huggy Bears lineup, we've got Valerie, the mid player, playing the Marana. Although it looks like she is going safe lane this game. So they are switching it up.
Oh yeah.
Thirty seconds to battle.
So they got an aggressive ward in, it looks like. TFA. They are they going for an aggressive try? No, I really don't think they will be. Beastmaster managed to get a ward in to block the small camp, so that's gonna help out a little bit. Are they gonna try and go for this burn? Couldn't be.
The battle begins.
Do they have a smoke? Yeah, they have a smoke actually. They may try and do a level 1 gank at some point.
Make my life easier.
Firefly being used to cut the trees. Probably so that the Scroats can pull. I think they found out that ward as well. They may have pinged it. Are you back, by the way? TCG? Ah, he might have muted himself. There's a smoke on Shadow Demon as well, so this could be interesting. Batrider doesn't get a really good block, but he does get the range creep in the front, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And this is actually a ridiculously strong tri lane. Almost too strong, like it sort of weakens the bottom lane as well as the mid lane, in that it's like they've picked greedy in that sense. Like putting Marana in the carry position, it's a bit weird in my opinion. Meanwhile, this creep wave is pushing in really high, and only the range creep gets pulled. Oh, it doesn't even get pulled. Okay, so they managed to stack this cap for the Batrider more than anything else. This Batrider is fine. Meanwhile, Beastmaster is going to get jumped on. The stomp misses, and that's a lot of damage being negated in that sense. Scroat's still level 1, but has Firefly, and Vengeance is just sitting in the fire, you know, just chilling. But once Scroats gets level 2, that's going to be a little harder to do with the Sticky Napalm. More pulls coming in. Scroats is going to have a hard time in this lane, I think. Like they've really tried to stifle his ability to farm, and that's going to really help Huggy Bear in the future. Like they're not going to have a very easy time of relying on the backs of Scroats. That Sunstrike looks like a hit, but it's a level 1 Sunstrike. Doesn't do that much. And Salve is going to come out. Phantom Assassin only got like 2 more daggers left in him, maybe 3. Gonna try and harass the Invoker down, but Invoker's got like a point in Quas, so he's gonna be regening up a little bit now. You should probably get a salve though, because the dagger spam is gonna get really real soon. Scroat's still level 1. Probably gonna get level 2 out of this creep wave if he can manage it. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough though. He's being forced out really hard. The Beastmaster is also in the same position though, so it's not very good. But Meanwhile, Invoker getting a magic wand. Already has a magic stick, so a good idea in general. You want to get a magic stick against someone who has like dagger spam. Oh what? I missed it. No, no. So that was disruption and poison into arrow, and I'm guessing no stun from Avenge is just a negative armor. So Batrider is now still level 1, and he's now giving away a kill to the supports. So the supports are going to be probably level 2 now, yeah. So the supports are high level, and then well, he's got level 2 now, so it's not too bad. But now he's got level 2, he probably wants to start jungling. It's going to be really hard to stay in this lane, if at all. Again coming in on mid lane, but that's not going to matter much to anything. Nova Eclipse getting jumped on. Is he going to die? Yeah, he is. And even the Shadow Demon dies though, but because of the Invoker and the Forge Spirits. But a 1-for-1 in that case. It's alright, I guess. The Invoker gets the solo kill though, so that's good for him. He gets more experience. That's always good. He's only level 4 though. He must be not doing too well in the last hits and knives area. Yeah, he's 9-2 compared to 19-5. Wow. And this is the sort of reasoning I was talking about before with the putting the PA in the mid lane. He just destroys Invoker. You put the Mirana in the mid lane, it just doesn't have the same impact, you know. And it's not like the Phantom Assassin doesn't do well. It's just that Phantom Assassin's tempo control isn't as good as Mirana. Like he doesn't have as much burst damage. He sort of whittles people down. Meanwhile, disruption on Batrider misses the arrow, and it's 4 stacks of napalm on him, and Mirana's gonna die for that. Wow, it's ridiculous. And meanwhile, Beastmaster's disconnected. I might have to mention it to them because they probably don't know. That's pretty funny, actually. TCG, are you back? I can't really hear you. No, I can't. You might have to restart Dota, like just leave Dota entirely, and then go back in. Yeah, I had that bug before as well. I had to like just like exit Dota entirely and go back in. So yeah, Batrider dies, but he does pick up the Mirana. So like he doesn't get the experience, which is kind of bad, because I believe the Mirana died second, right? Yeah, the Mirana got the kill and then Mirana died. So he didn't get the experience from it, but he got the gold from it. So like at least that'll help him get closer to his like Tranquil Boots or whatever it is that he needs to get to. But the problem is these supports are getting more experience. It's 5 minutes in and these 2 supports are level 3. Whereas you compare it to the supports on TFA, they're level 2. And this one's level 3 as well, but he's like I think he was the one who was no, he wasn't actually. Can you talk more? Hello? No, he's still cutting off. Yeah, I'm getting like random like what's it, like 10th of a second of your talking. So I'm getting but like that sort of thing. Yeah, that time I got a W, like a well, that's the thing, like, it, for me, oh no, what I did was I changed my mic, so, yeah, I went to settings, Steam settings, by the way, and, I changed my mic, so, then when I changed it, I just changed it back afterwards, and when I went back into Dota, it fixed it. So, like, you'd probably have to leave Dota entirely before you can do that, but, yeah, that's sort of what fixed it for me, I guess. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon is in a bit of a sticky spot. And they managed to de-ward the, ward up there. How? Dodging Sunstrikes? There's no mana left on this Invoker too, so he's going to be finding it really difficult to do stuff. Shadow Demon gets spotted out by the ward. They see him. They know he's there. The stun comes out, and he disrupts himself to dodge the stun. But now he's like, oh, is he stuck? No, he managed to squeeze himself out there. But the lion is there. The lion's getting picked off by the PA, and the crit is gonna finish him off. Meanwhile, the stun is gonna stop the stomp, and with the arrow coming in, oh no, they missed. Oh, the arrow, the last right click that hits him. Nice. Okay, so he managed to get a kill. So they managed to turn that around really nicely. That's really good. And like I guess I'm mistaken with the whole PA not having that tempo goal, because he was able to pick up that line really effectively. Basically just dagger into crit, win game easy. Meanwhile, his lifesteal is just like farming as if normal. Getting a Helm of Iron Will, probably going to go into that really cool item, the armlet. Probably the best item for what's called carries. Not carries. Strength carries. What is PA going for? Because she's pretty fat. She's getting a bottle back. She bottle crowed a bit, and she's going for phase boots. I feel like she should be higher in terms of net worth. I don't know. Yeah, Invoker's sort of catching up now though, so that's something. They're pinging the left for some reason. But Mirana's just free farming. I almost wouldn't mind her getting like a Midas or something like that, just like capitalize on the fact that you're not getting jumped on by anyone. Lion getting dagger spam still because of this ground board. It's giving vision of Cobras there. The miss chance is just too real. Look at that, he cold snapped the entire time and nothing happened. So yeah, this Invoker's not having a fun time. And is he gonna get disrupted? No, he's walking back. That's fine. You know, Mirana just continuing to push out the tower. Tanking the tower a little bit so the catapult will survive. That's smart. Lion comes in with a stun. And it looks like they're trying to do something. There's 3 of them together, but they're wasting a lot of time now. Like the supports are only level 4 still. They were level 3 like not too long ago, and like a long time ago now, and they didn't do anything about that. So like they didn't keep going on with that sort of thing. Like, but they got the steady stream of levels. They've sort of stagnated now. So Beastmaster's come in. He hasn't got Roar yet. He just it looked like he was gonna roar, but he just created a bird which just died immediately. The boars are gonna be really annoying for this lifesteal. They slow him down so much, and like he needs to be able to get close to people. So Beastmaster 6, he's probably gonna want some rotations. There is a smoke gang coming into the jungle, and the Venge gets spotted out by the Bat Rider, but I don't think he saw him because he was behind the trees. Oh, now he's gonna see him. And is he gonna get jumped on? No, he's fine. Meanwhile, Sunstrike is gonna miss, and that's more mana. That's more mana being burnt, like for nothing. Like Sunstrike costs a lot of mana. 100. Where is it? 175 mana. Like, sure, you've got a large mana pool, but if you keep using it, you're gonna run out eventually, and that's what seems to be happening. There's a point booster on the Mirana now. Managed to hit a small crate. Probably one of the big crates because it gives you more gold, but yeah, like Mirana's coming mid now. Probably gonna want to shoot an arrow into the oh no, just miscommunication. It still won't be enough. Like, there's no Wex on the Invoker, so he's just gonna die because he doesn't have Invis. And they may try and take this tower now. They've got the heroes. Now they don't really have the heroes to do it, generally speaking, but they have enough heroes here that they can probably take it eventually. But Elder Titan getting some more levels. He's level 3 10 minutes in. This is really bad for them. Lion, however, is level 5, so like that's like at least a consolation if anything. Lifesteal's coming in. Forces of Disruption. And Mirana also is gonna allow the Shadow Demon to escape. And that's just one of those situations where a Lifestealer would normally get a kill, but doesn't. is actually a perfect kill. Sunstrike comes in and then Lifestealer just eats him up. And that's a really good synergistic combo. The whole like Sunstrike after lasso, as well as Lifestealer jumping into the and stuff. Like he could jump into the Bat Rider if he wanted to, and do another one of those ganks, but like they get up to wait 60 seconds, so he's just gonna use the creep to heal himself up. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, K is a really good carry player. It looks like he sort of knows what's going on. Very switched on. The PA is still hanging around mid lane. Invoker's back, and he's gonna miss another Sunstrike. This is actually really unfortunate. Like he's just it's costing him so much mana to do this every time, and he's not getting anything from it. And he hasn't even got his might. It's like he's getting closer to it, but it's to his like recipe at least. Like he's almost got his recipe, but like it's 12 minutes in, you know. Like he's probably gonna get like a 16-minute Midas now, which isn't like the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not good. You want like 9-10 minutes, 12 minutes at the latest. So like getting it 15-16 minutes in gonna be bad for him. Lion has hit level 7 now, so he's got finger and he's got max spike, so he can actually burst down this PA very, very easily if there was just like literally one Sunstrike. Like let's see if that actually happens. No, it doesn't. Meanwhile, top bottom lane, Bat Rider is still alive, able to help get the kill, and Shadow Beam Disruption, able to save him for a bit longer, but he's going to be chasing after that guy, and one hit and he's dead. That's crazy. And Lifesteal is able to get out alive. Like they get 3 kills for the price of 2, but yeah, like the Lifesteal survives. Lifesteal is a carry. Like sure, the PA also survived, and PA's got a lot of money. Holy crap, that's actually like Desolated money almost. What does he need? Like another 200 gold? Oh, there was apparently a ward there that spotted him out. There's a wood there, so it spotted him out farming that camp. So if he'd waited a bit longer, he might have been able to actually get the kill as opposed to just like harass him out like that. Beastmaster going for Necro first. This is my kind of build. I like that because it helps you farm as well. You can just pop it, push out away or whatever. Oh, Elder Titan, unfortunately done. No, not Elder Titan. Lion, sorry. Lion didn't get the finger off. Let's see. Yeah, so it's looking like Huggy Bear are really in a commanding position. This PA pick has been really strong for them. Makes me wonder why they didn't pick it up in the first place, but I guess it wasn't very good in that first game, so makes sense in a way. You know, Bat Rider got his Blink Dagger, tries to initiate, but doesn't get a hold of the PA. Lion, however. Did he get your finger off? No, he doesn't. He's just gonna die. Doesn't get a single ability off, and the strategy is going to survive as well. Pierre's like wailing into the Invoker now and gets the kill. The Desolator doing a crap ton of damage. Swap coming in on the Elder Titan, and the Elder Titan's going to get 2-shotted basically by the Phantom Assassin. The damage is just too real right now. And this is just definitely going to be a tower now. The Beastmaster's here, he's got 3 points in the Beast. Everyone's going to be hitting really hard and hitting really fast. The Desolator's going to be chunking this tower down too. The Desolator pickup coming so early has definitely helped him out in that fight. And the fact that no one focused down the Phantom Assassin. The Lion had finger and didn't use it, so the Shadow Demon was able to escape. Now there is Sunstrike available, and there's still a Bat Rider also, and they are infesting too, so they can potentially go for this. But there is a ward here, so it might spot him out if he flies over that. And yeah, he is. He's going to fly over it. So they see him and they're going to back off. This is probably not going to amount to much. The Firefly is over now, so I don't know if they can do anything about this. They may try and still go for the PA. The PA is still a potential kill, for sure. Like the Lifestealer Bomb is strong for a reason. The problem is they don't have Lasso right now, actually. So I don't think they can do this. And there's no Blink on Lion, so they can't initiate with him. So yeah, they're just gonna get rid of the infest, and yeah, it looks like this game. It just seems that Huggy Bear have had TFA's number this game. They've been able to figure him out, worked out what they're good at, and like just counted him really. Score 6 to 12. They're gonna smoke right there. Good place to smoke actually, considering like the crit was just pushed out. They're gonna find a Venge, but they probably don't want to find a Venge. And they're not even gonna pick up the Venge, okay? And oh, Sunstrike misses the hits of both the Venge and the Mirana, so it doesn't kill the Mirana, unfortunately. And that's man, that's really sad. Like you see a team like that looks like they're doing real well, and then they get picked up like this. We're seeing Lifestealer getting jumped on, and this is what I was talking about before. The whole slow from Disruptor Surge. He's able to dodge the damage with his rage, but whoa, crit. And the swap comes in to stop the Barra Lasso, and a perfect disengage, guys. Perfect disengage. No one dies, and yeah, nothing happens. But that's a Batrider cooldown down, so like Batrider can't do much. And I think that was level 1 as well. It was level 1, so that's a 90-second cooldown as well. So yeah. Meanwhile, Mirana with the Aghanim Scepter at 17 minutes in, and 1400 gold. Beastmaster with Necro 1. PA with an Invis rune. This is pretty scary actually. This Lion is probably not going to be long for this world if they spot him out. I think they do spot him out. Is there an arrow coming in? They wait for the stun to come out before they kill the Lion off. The Lion's really been beating hard. I'm really... oh, not beating hard. It's just like he's going too far forward, and that's what's causing him to die too early on. If he stays a little bit further back, he might be able to get his combo off a little bit easier. But How playing really well. Looks like he's going for a Basher now. I do like it in a way because if you go for an Abyssal next, it does tank you up a little bit, and PA does lack tankiness, so that's good to think.
He's going for the party. Nice. Well, that's a great boost.
Alright, I'm back. Whoa, what did I miss? PA doing stuff. Okay. Mirana ult's gonna allow the PA to get away with murder. Meanwhile, top lane, Invoker having to go invis against a Mirana. Once that combo is over, like, the Mirana doesn't have much, so if someone rotates, actually, they might be able to kill this Mirana. Like, right at this point in time, the Star Storm is on cooldown, and the passive from Aghanim Scepter is also on cooldown, so it could give about 8 seconds of time for the Invoker to punish the Mirana, but looks like he's not going to go for that. Meanwhile, another smoke coming in. Not scouted out. The water's over here, so it doesn't scout out up there. And also, it expires now, so even if they wanted to see it, they couldn't see it anyway. Meanwhile, PA is just farming bottom. They probably don't even see him because of that blur. It like stops people from seeing you on the minimap. But Batrider coming in, and he blinks somewhere. He gets spotted out, but he's like creating a lot of space now. If the rest of the future ancients can like turn that space into something, that could be good. And are they giving up on this? They may not have clicked on his inventory, but they don't see that he doesn't have a TV scroll. Arrow coming in, off the mark. Hawkeye Pierce tipping back to base, out of mana, low on health, doesn't want to die needlessly. He's got a smoke as well, so he's probably going to be looking to smoke soon. But he probably won't even have to because there's a push coming in now with the Desolator and Basher on PA. Wow. So yeah, one bash, one crit. one game is won. Meanwhile, Invoker's just hanging around the top lane. He hasn't got his Midas and drums now. He's probably gonna go for Boots of Travel, I'm guessing, because he's got 1900 gold. I don't see the utility in picking up a Yule Scepter. Like, if you pick up a Yule Scepter, like the Marana will just leap away, the PA will just blink away. Like, you're gonna be not doing as much damage with your combo if you go for Yules as opposed to just go for Boots of Travel and try and like fight fools. Looks like Huggy Bears is going to be hanging around here for a bit longer. They were trying to back off, but they're gonna maybe get a bit greedy and get a few more last hits. And here they come. The Batarang gets disrupted, but doesn't get his lasso off, so they still have the PA. The PA blinks back to the Shadow Demon, but they do have a Lion, and the Batrider does have Blink Dagger. And is he gonna pick him up? No, he does. He just misses him. Just doesn't get in range, unfortunately. But getting that one pick up on the Venge, it may give him the impetus to push down this tower now. Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, they're gonna start pushing tower with Port Spirits and drums and stuff like that. But it looks like Huggy Bear wanna contest this. They've got 3 heroes. They've got all the heroes here actually now. But they've already taken the tower, so he's Master Roar and Batrider. Batrider is going to die, but the Echo Storm comes in, and that's going to sleep for most of the team, or 2 of the team members at least. And Hawkeye Pierce is just going to TP out to safety because he's not even in vision. Marana misses the arrow on the tipping target, and yeah, Elder Titan gets away. Lashsteel gets away. Echo Saber now, as well as Desolator, so I really think instead of getting like a Desolator, you should just go for an MKB. Like, if I can be a little bit critical of certain item builds, like the PA is going to be a really big issue, so getting that early, like 2nd or even 3rd item, is alright, I guess. I don't know, it's not the worst thing in the world. If he goes for a what's called MKB now, then he'll be in a good spot. I've seen other like Gold Lifestealers go for the Orchid one, the Bloodthorn, because that also removes evasion. But yeah, I'm not sure how good that is when a PA can just buy a BKB, which he's not really going for it right now. He's going for a Full Abyssal. But yeah. By the way, we're seeing a Marana may get jumped on by someone. Does have a blink though, so like might be alright. And looks like the Invoker's probably gonna TP out. Lifestealer getting rid of some boars. Basically, like both teams are just playing cat and mouse with each other. It seems. There's a 4-star on Shadow Demon, so that's good. 8th lens on Pencil Spirit, so they have multiple ways of dealing with the Lifestealer. However, the Invoker and the Batrider are going to be the biggest keys. Like, I think Batrider, he did a lot better in his other games than he has now, but he didn't have that aggressive trial lane to deal with, so like he's doing well to like keep up his farm. He's 24 minutes in, he has his Blink 4 staff and about 1,000 gold now, so he's doing well to keep up what he's doing, but looks like a sneaky little Roche is being taken now. That's going to be a lot of money in the pocket for Huggy Bear, as well as like a safety net for the PA, because PA is really stacked at the moment. So look, net worth. Yeah, PA is bring the melee carry who likes to jump into the thick of things on a with the Aegis, then that makes it really good because you can be more aggressive and you force them to deal with you. And it looks like the meaty combo is coming out. Oh, but Abyssal come out and he's just dead. Oh, the Ninja Creeps are going to kill off the Lions. That's at least a consolation prize, if anything. He's still dying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. You have to excuse me, guys. My voice is getting a bit sore. Talking too much. So yeah, How finishing off his Abyssal Blade, so now he can just pick off anyone he wants to. Not to mention the dagger also has the potential to proc the bash, so what is this? Necro 3, so that's an easy cow. And they may even try and push further than that. If a swap comes in, or a disruption, that could be the end of this line. He doesn't have any way of stopping that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this PA is just going to dagger whoever comes nearby. Meteor being used to clear up the Necro books. That's fine, like it gives you heaps of gold and stuff like that, but now he doesn't have that ability, so the bottom tower is going to be taken as well. And they're not getting any trades for this. If Invoker had BAT top earlier on, one is BATs would be on cooldown a lot sooner, and then he could also push out this top lane and maybe trade, but for the moment he just can't trade. I'm trying to think of what Huggy needs to do now to like cinch this game up, because technically I want to say like a few Ancients, they have a really good late game lineup. I think it's pretty even actually, I think, like in terms of late game lineup, but you don't win games by just having better late game or like doing better in the early game. It comes down to that high ground push. Can you push high ground more effectively than the opponents can defend high ground? And I do think Huggy Bear have the better like high ground defense and also better high ground assault as well. Like when I say high ground assault, I mean like can you like pull someone out of their high ground to kill them, or can you just kill someone while they're on their high ground, or can you be so strong and tanky that you can just like what's called tank tower hits and stuff like that. So when it comes to like Vengeful Spirit can swap someone out, say like the Lion or the Invoker or something like that, and then they just get picked off by the PA, and then it's an easy pick off. And you can do that from anywhere. You can do them when they're all the way inside the base. You can do them when they're outside the base, and that's why it's a really good high ground assaulting hero. Then you got like the whole Necro book thing, like with Beastmaster. You don't even have to commit anything. You just commit resources in the form of Necro book, and then you can take the towers really easily and start chipping the range racks. Then you got Shadow Demon with the illusions. You can create illusions of PA, illusions of Marana, and spam those illusions out. So they have really good ways of pushing high ground, and they're in a position where that's the next logical step really. The Invoker combo comes out, the Elder Titan combo comes out, and they get two, but one is just well now they get three. They finish off the Shadow Demon. The PA is back, but he's gonna get stunned. He's just gonna get locked down. Looks like the Beastmaster's down as well, and Marana's coming. He's gonna try and get the kill. He ends up killing the Invoker, but the PA gets the Lion and the Elder Titan now. What's happening now? This PA is just going crazy. He's just killing everyone. Ultra kill. That's crazy. They killed everyone except for the Phantom Assassin, and then the Phantom Assassin and the Marana are just able to do whatever they want. And they have to buy back now. Desolator plus Titan's is too much. E-Blade comes in, and that's a dieback on the Lion. That's really bad. That's unfortunate. Two more buybacks come out, Lifestealer and Elder Titan, but the damage has been done. They've taken two more buybacks. They've killed the tier 3 tower. Life is looking really sweet for Huggy Bears right now. And that E-Blade pickup is really big as well. Able to solidify the advantage that they already have now. By being able to like blow up anyone there. Let's see. Batrider's just creating some fire in the mid lane, stopping the push in its tracks. Like the future nations, they do have ways of dealing with the push, but like with the Sleep and Batrider Firefly, Invoker's combo. The Invoker's combo, by the way, looked really good. I think it only barely missed the PA initially, so PA was able to get a lot of hits in. Like the whole combo is basically like you use the what's it called? Oh, here we go. Looks like we might have a kill here. Yeah, you basically use the deafening blast to disarm whoever's there, and if you disarm the PA, then she can't hit obviously, and then she becomes a useless hero. Is this Invis gonna run out? No, and they don't have the injection, do they? Dagon now picked up on Mirana, so E-Blade Dagon and a Blink Dagger to solidify that. BKB now on Phantom Assassin as well as an Ultimate Orb, so maybe going for a Lincoln Sphere? I don't hate it because it's good against Bat Rider. You blink that you use your ultimate and then you use your BKB. Yeah, use your ultimate and then you BKB and then what am I talking about? Use your BKB and then only the Bat Rider's ultimate can break it. But then if you have Lincolns, then nothing can break it, you know, because you're just wasting a Bat Rider ultimate on nothing. But yeah, they definitely need some MKBs now on the team. There's still no MKB. Going for a Basher instead of MKB on Lifestealer. Like, how long can you go before you need a BKB? Because MKB, sorry, because Phantom Assassin, like, she doesn't become very tanky once you have an MKB, but like that tankiness comes from the blur. Is Bat Rider gonna get picked off? They're picking him out. And they swap him out. That's a big kill right there. Now there's no lasso to combo with anything else. Bird's coming in. Is it going to get killed off? Oh wow, it doesn't get killed off. Oh, they used the tornado for it, wow. Invoker does have eggs and 1800 gold. That's a back, and Invoker's getting killed off maybe. One more crit to do it. One more crit. No, it doesn't get the crit. But gonna pick up the line. 3 shots to the line. Doesn't even need that crit. He does use his BKB now, so he doesn't have BKB for the this next fight. Beastmaster Roar comes in on the Lifestealer. The arrow comes in as well, and it hits the Lifestealer. The Lifestealer is just stuck there, doing nothing, and dies to a single crit. E-Blade Dagon on the Elder Titan coming from the Marana, but the Sarstorm is just going to be too much. And the Invoker comes back, but like not able to do it. Just doesn't have enough damage. The Pierre comes in, gets lassoed, and now it's in the fountain. How is he going to get out of this? He's going to have to blink into the into one of his support heroes, but he can't do that. He uses it on the opponent. He manages to kill the Invoker. That's a dieback on the Invoker, but the Invoker manages to help kill the what's called the PA. So can the Marana come in? Yep, Marana's going to come in and finish off the Lion, and that's a Bat Rider probably going to be dead as well now. Like the right clicks itself are enough, and that's GG, guys. Scroats calls it. So it looks like we're going to be going to a game 3. Very well played by Huggy Bear. Sorry about the fast thing as well. Like the co-caster had a bit of an issue, so hopefully we'll get it fixed by next game. Like next game it should be fine. But yeah, congrats to Huggy Bear winning the second game. This brings it down to from a best of 3 to a best of 1. So final game wins it all, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna have a short break and